So there were pulling cars over that were pulling out of Parkside Street here, out onto Edinger. They pulled at least 3 cars over. We're not on the tripod or the gimbal right now. Let me know if you still hear that radical distortion. So it's gonna be a shaky video here. If you hear the distortion real bad again, let me know. I'll just end the video. And this is the anti-ice protest at Spring Hill Suites Marriott in Huntington Beach, where ICE is supposedly staying at. But they're starting to pull cars that come down the street. I don't know if they're going too fast, they're pulling them over. Are you hearing the distortion real bad from the mic? It's just a mic from the phone, so let me know if you're hearing the distortion real bad. My battery went dead, so I just hooked up a charger to it. Hey Cindy, thanks for tuning in. We're here in Huntington Beach. I believe my gimbal stabilizer, I believe, went dead, so that's why I'm just holding my phone, and a part just broke on the tripod, so I was gonna bring the tripod up, but I broke a part on it. But we cut the video earlier because the distortion was really bad. If the distortion is really bad, let me know. I'll just end the video. I don't want to put crap out there. I hate doing that. I got it in this mode right now, just because I don't know if it's less shaky or not. We could try the landscape and see but I'm a real shaky person, so. We do have a police officer sitting over here. Yeah, what it appeared was when cars were coming down the street, once they got out of Edinger, they were pulling them over. So I don't know if they're driving too fast coming down the street. Of course, when we're out here too long, my other phone went dead, so I can't. I want to see if the distortion is real bad like the last video. I don't want to stay live if it's distorted. And maybe it started distorting because my battery was going dead on this phone. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna end the video here. I got on my other phone and it appears to be real distorted. I don't know how to fix it. Yeah, I apologize. We're going to shut it down here in a minute. It's something to do with the mic on my phone, I believe. It's just the built-in mic, so I don't know how to fix it. Someone said clean it. Yeah. I don't even see how 33 people can watch it. I literally turn it off. I know, but like here, it sounds like music. Almost like another video is playing with it. That really sucks. Apologize. That really sucks. Yeah, so we're gonna end up ending this video. I don't know what that background shit is, but anyways, we're in the city of Huntington Beach, where we're at Spring Hill Suites Marriott Hotel, where there's an anti-ICE protest going on. There's about 10 police cars here, but I don't know what all that distortion's where it's coming from. Yeah, you can't even hear this car right here. Its horn keeps going off, alarm, but you can't hear it in the video. You guys should be able to hear that horn right there, but on my other phone I can't hear it. Can you guys hear that horn? They said ICE agents were staying at this hotel. Oh, you can hear the horn? Anyway, everything's breaking on me the night I broke the tripod. When I went to try to put the phone on, the clamp broke. And then I think the battery went dead on the stabilizer. I guess it doesn't have a long-term life on it. And then the phone went dead that we're filming with, so I got a charger hooked up to it. Yeah, on my other phone I can't hear that. Maybe the other phone is falling apart. So someone was saying it was distorted earlier, so that's why I was kind of ending the video earlier. I don't want to put in landscape mode because I think I'll shake more. I was just watching Bakersfield. One of the guys he's got a crap load of people watching him right now. He was out in LA. I think he picked up a whole bunch of subscribers. And I believe it's Jacob, Dad's Gone Wild. Got like 1,600 people watching him. At one point, police did come out, and I believe they talked to the group here. I don't know what they said. And after several minutes, the police backed off. It looks like they were pulling people over coming down the street because they were kind of going fast. So several people were getting pulled over when they went on Edinger. Yeah, that alarm will not stop going off. They're going to have a dead battery. Yeah, we're off of Edinger and Parkside. Those that live in Huntington Beach, we're right across the street from Bellaterra. I kind of agree on that comment. You know, Trump, he's not going to back down. So I was told ICE kind of took it easy Friday, but then they hit it hard real Saturday. They hit it hard Saturday. They were in Huntington Beach. I don't know if the person was arrested or detained off Beach in Utica. It appeared to be in the 7-Eleven parking lot. And I saw some type of police vehicles that I believe were associated with ICE that were over by the donut store over by, what's that donut store by Slater? Beach and Slater? I just do DoorDash to get by, and I got some health issues, so I don't want to go back to a regular job so I've been doing DoorDash the last 5 years. So I work, but yeah, I don't show much DUI stuff. They have them down here it seems like once a month in Huntington Beach, but I never go show them live. I know. It seems that way. I'm trying to look at this guy right here. So I don't know if the police will do anything at a certain point. Well, we do have less the cars bumping their horns. All the cops they're all in the parking lot right here at the hotel. There was at least 10 of them at one point. I don't know if there's still 10 here. Gas truck just went by bumping its horn. Yeah, so all the police cars are in the parking lot right here. And they're standing over here, the police officers. That's what I need to get.
Saludos y buenas tardes, aquí en comunidad, estamos aquí en vivo desde la ciudad de Huntington Beach. Estamos aquí tratando de tener la paz aquí. Hay personas que nada más no están aquí adentro, pero están aquí tomando videos, está bien, perfecto, nada más estamos documentando todo. La policía está aquí en vivo.
Anybody know Spanish? Anybody know Spanish? No, I was curious what he was. He got in my face. He was filming, and he's talking Spanish, so I don't know Spanish. We're in the city of Huntington Beach, where anti-ICE protests this hotel here off of Parkside and Edinger. Supposedly ICE this is where they're sleeping at, staying the night. I don't know why the guy would have a problem with me filming. Yeah. Don't you want the cameras here? You think you'd want the cameras here? I don't know why you had a problem with me filming. 9 p.m. It's like 12 p.m. We're in California, Huntington Beach, California. Here comes this asshole. Yeah.
You have the live stream, right?
What?
You have the live stream, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I follow you.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what this guy's problem is here. All right, this is OC Street Live, where we've been in the city of Huntington Beach, off of Edinger and Parkside. We're at Spring Hill Suites Marriott Hotel, where ICE is supposedly spending the night. This anti-ICE protest has been going on for a few hours now. We're in this mode just because my stabilizer battery already went dead. Then my tripod, I broke the phone clamp on it. Yeah, I think if I put it in landscape, we'll be more shakier than we are. I appreciate everyone tuning in here in the city of Huntington Beach. Yeah, when we first got here for the first hour, oh man, the car horns were just bumping the whole time. If you haven't followed me before, my main thing is showing car accidents and house fires and car fires. but we have hit the last couple of protests in the last week in Huntington Beach. Yeah, I hit Huntington Beach and the surrounding cities, Fountain Valley, Westminster, Santa Ana when it comes to car accidents. I haven't gone to any of their protests. There's the police cars there. They did come out at one point. I don't know if they're talking to the group here. But then after 7 minutes, they just went back to their position they're at. They're in front of the building here. Right here, something's going on. Whoa, 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 whoa. People almost got ran over. They have pulled over several cars. I'm not sure what that car did. Camera guy, he's running down the street. We do have one person wearing a press vest. But I thought she was part of the group the whole time here. Yeah, people are running down there or walking down there. Yeah, not sure what happened there. I don't know who this guy is. He's yelling at people, seems like. Maybe he's yelling at the police, I don't know, let's see. He's coming in like, F you. Yelling at the police, telling them to F you. We're not on, let's see if we can get this guy right here in the cowboy hat. He's going cowboy. Looks like someone pushed them away. Again, we're in the city of Huntington Beach. We're at the Spring Hill Suites Marriott Hotel. Supposedly ICE is staying here. So a large group, maybe 50 people. They've been protesting the last couple of hours here in Huntington Beach. We're across from the Bella Terra, I don't know if you call it a mall, Bella Terra Mall. But we're off at Edinger and Parkside. About a block from Beach Boulevard. We're west of Beach Boulevard. Again, like for the first hour, all you heard was car horns. They pulled a car over there. I'm not sure what they did wrong. Pulled a car over. Not sure what they did wrong. But they have pulled over several cars that were coming down. They were kind of going down. Cars were driving a little bit fast down this street. It's like a low rider went by. I missed it. Maybe it was hopping. Had the hydraulics on. Yes, we're in Huntington Beach, California. We're at Spring Hill Suites Marriott Hotel, where people are saying ICE is spending the night here. I asked someone how they found out, and they didn't want to say. So probably someone from the hotel gave it away. They don't want me recording. It's kind of funny how they don't want things recorded. I don't know why they wouldn't want it recorded. Might have to leave here in the morning. I don't know why they have a problem with recording being done. Don't they want attention be brought? Why don't you want attention be brought to your cause? We're gonna go to the other side of the corner. Kind of doesn't make sense. You think you want me recording? But they have no problem with their Mexican photographer filming. He was out there filming live. They have no problem with him. Maybe I need what is that poncho thing he's wearing? Maybe I need to wear one of those. Stop recording. Maybe you guys should stop what you're doing. They have no problem with that guy filming, but they have a problem with me filming.
Hey, what's going on?
Supposedly ICE is staying in the motel here, or the hotel. So
I was passing by. I was like, what the hell's going on?
they're going on for a couple hours now. There's like 10 cop cars all up there. They came down at one point, talked to them for, I think they were talking to the people, but then they backed off. Oh, they're all over there. And they pulled over. There was a whole bunch of cars there bumping their horns for like an hour, and then cars coming down the street here. They pulled.
I was passing by and you were like, this way, and then I went back around. I was like, I'm gonna go see what the hell's going on.
don't know if something's going on down the street. Nah. There might be a cop car down at the end of the street.
Yeah, when I was coming back this way, there was 2 cops like arresting some dude over there. I guess they're getting into a fight though, I don't know.
I don't know what time they're gonna stop at. I think it's been going on since like 9 o'clock.
I'm gonna see what's going on over there.
Thanks for tuning in, Arturo. Paris Hilton Hotels. We're at Spring Hill Suites Marriott here in Huntington Beach. We're off of Parkside and Edinger. I'm not sure what's going down at the end of the street. Looks like the cop car at the corner down there with its lights on. It's just kind of funny. They have a problem with me recording, but they don't have a problem with their guy recording. Quit recording. Well, quit disturbing the peace. Here comes my buddy. There's 2 guys filming, and then it seemed like this other guy chased him away, seems like it. What the hell screaming is that?
300 people are coming from LA right now, I think.
Holy cow.
That's what I heard.
How late do you guys stay out till? The guy walked by me and said there's like 300 people from LA coming. I don't know if that's true or not. Again, we were on my stabilizer earlier where we could show landscape mode. We get a wider picture, but it appeared to go dead. Then my tripod, when I pulled it out of my trunk, the clamp broke off. I'll have to buy another one tomorrow or get it shipped. Yeah, I'm not sure what. Down there, there's a cop car way down there. I don't know if he's got the street. They maybe got the street blocked off, not letting traffic through. That's what I'm guessing. They're not letting traffic through. Actually, they might still, unless this guy came out of the hotel, they're still letting people through. There was a cop in the parking lot behind me, but he left. I was hoping he was still here. Don't want to get hit in the back of the head. Here we go. Yeah, I'm not sure what these cars are. They've been pulling over several cars. I'm not sure what they're getting pulled over for. Oh, 3 cop cars just pulled in. So I guess we'll be looking. Now everyone's coming over. So this guy's telling everyone to back up. Fourth cop car just came in. And several cop cars just came out, or police officers are walking over here now. You're probably right there. Who was our first president? Needs to use those handcuffs he's got on the side there. See him? Yeah, I noticed a taco vendor that was hanging, those that live in Huntington Beach, would be over off Warner and Newland area. I noticed he hasn't been hanging out the last week, but I don't know if that was considered Huntington Beach, because Huntington Beach, I think ain't letting vendors in. They're not letting vendors go out there and sell their products. I know one car wash, the hotel I've been staying in, they've been closed. They closed, then they opened, then they closed. Appears to not be as many people on this side of the street anymore. It was a bigger group, but they might be on this side of the street now, I don't know. Or they ran over here when all the police cars pulled someone over. I don't know if the guy was just trying to start stuff saying 300 people were supposedly coming from LA. But yeah, when I first got here, they were all on the corner of Edinger and Parkside. And then there were several cars here bumping their horns for like an hour. Here we go. Finally we got a car bumping its horn. I think they're pulling cars over that bumping their horn. That was someone was just saying, he goes, "Oh, they're pulling you over." There's no cops down there anyways. Yes, we're in Huntington Beach. We're at the Spring Hill Suites Marriott where supposedly ICE is spending the night. We got about 10 police officers, vehicles in the parking lot. Police officers are coming back over. That police officer walking right there. Yeah, I usually don't get donations. I had one video where 3 people donated, but yeah, other than that, I've never got donations. I don't remember what video that was. It's 3 people that donated. I don't remember what video it was. Yeah, supposedly ICE is staying at the Spring Hill Suites Marriott Hotel out here in Huntington Beach. We're off of Edinger and Parkside. Those that live in Huntington Beach, we're right across the street from Bellaterra. But it's been going on since around 9. I'm staying at the motel on just about a half a mile from here over off McFadden. And I live in the last 2 months I've lived in a motel. So I was able to get here real quick. We were streaming in landscape mode, but things stopped working. I think that the stabilizer went dead, and I was going to use my tripod, and I have a lot of stuff in the back of my trunk, so I ended up breaking the phone clamp. So that's why we're filming in this one. I was hoping it'd be less shaky. I'm OC Street Live. I cover first responder calls from car accidents to house fires, car fires throughout Huntington Beach and the surrounding cities. Fountain Valley a lot. We do Fountain Valley a lot also. Newport, Westminster. But the heavy load is Huntington Beach and Fountain Valley. We did have a one last week in Westminster or Midway City where a person got hit by a car. Not sure if the person survived or not, but what happened was a car full of people pulled up and people jumped out of the car. Supposedly one had a gun, and someone ran off and got hit by a car crossing the street. That was in Midway City, which is part of Westminster, basically. Westminster. We had a few opportunities to go do other protests today, but there was no guarantee when it came to pay. There's a site out there that'll pay you. They just pay you $40. And it was 30 miles from my house, so it's like I'm driving 30 miles there and no guarantee you'll get paid. So I decided not to go. That was out in, was that in San Juan Capistrano? I believe so. First time I heard that today. Usually it's the older people. This girl's going off right here. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Oh, shit. Let me turn the volume off real quick. Sorry, there's music in the back. It was in the background. A car was going by playing music. That's why I started going, la, 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 la. I don't want to get a copyright violation. That's why those that watch my video of the protest in Huntington Beach, I took the videos down because I didn't want a copyright violation. I was given one like a year ago, but they took it away. I think someone said when it's just like less than 7 seconds of music, you won't get a violation. They originally gave me a violation, but then they took it away. Here we go again. Music again, 2 cars coming by. Sorry if I'm not reading all your comments. You see how my phone... never had this many comments before. Usually we get like 10, 15 people watching. Yeah, I don't know if at some point police are going to do anything here. What time is it? Like midnight? I literally only heard "fuck Donald Trump" once since being here. That was just now. I know the middle-aged people like to use the middle-aged people that are protesting in Huntington Beach love using that. Those that follow me on the car accidents, I blew it. I was a quarter mile from a rollover. It was a real good one too. I was in the hotel where I was at, and I didn't think that. I forgot what hotel I was at, so I didn't bother going. And then my friend messaged me. Time I got there, they were just flipping their car over, so I wasn't able to go live on it. It was off Newland and McFadden in Westminster. Those that follow me, my car accidents. You got some people on this side of the street here also. I think some people are starting to go home. It's like a Volkswagen Bug. Yep. Oh, let's have a race. Race. Go. Go. Ah. Now I can't breathe. Exhaust. Holy cow. I don't think you knew how to do a burnout. Looks like we have some movement by the police cars. Let's see what's going on here. They're coming out of the parking lot, I believe. Let's see if they do anything here or if they're just leaving. Unless more showed up, I wasn't paying attention. Actually, maybe they're going to In-N-Out. In-N-Out's just around the corner. Oh, the person in front of me wearing a press vest. I don't know if they're part of press. I'm sure anyone can just get it because I was looking. To be honest, I was looking at a vest. More just like the vest that like construction workers wear. That constructions work, but that construction workers wear. I mean, I have one, but I wanted one to say like OC Street on it or OC Street Live. If you're 14, you can't be in here. How did you get in here? I thought I put not for kids. Yeah, I usually always put not for kids. Or did I miss something because I'm not looking at all the comments here, sorry. Yeah, a lot of people are leaving now. At least on my side of the street. Sounds like they're gonna, in the next 15 minutes, they're gonna enforce. They appreciate your protesting peacefully, but they can't allow it to go any longer. And I believe they said in the next 15 minutes they would like everyone to leave. I think they said 15 minutes. I may be wrong. Yeah, the officer was just saying that they appreciate everyone protesting, but they can't allow it to go on any longer. Here's the police officer right here. So we'll get it. I don't want to get caught up in the middle, so I'll get back on the other side of the street. I don't know if they're saying peaceful protest. There's a helicopter up in the air right now. I don't know if it's Huntington Beach helicopter. You don't got a big group of people here anymore. Police officers some of them are moving their cars. Looks like the police officers are leaving. You know, I already know what they're gonna do. Because some are going into Bellaterra over here. They're all gonna come back in like 15 minutes. Watch. Because some are going to the other side of the parking lot. I noticed they were doing that earlier. I think what's gonna happen is, in like 15 minutes, they'll end up coming back. I think they're chanting peaceful protest. Yeah, they're all leaving. But I have a feeling they're going to come back in 15 minutes. Maybe they're just waiting to see if they'll disperse on their own. But if they don't, police will be back here shortly. Sunshine. Can I get the helicopter? Where is it? Where is the helicopter? I can't find. Oh, there it is. Peaceful protest. It sounds like that what they're saying. Peaceful protest. So that's my guess. They're going to come back in the next 10-15 minutes. And whatever Huntington Beach has to do, they'll do. Someone mentioned it earlier that when they walked by, that there was 300 people on the way from LA. Someone mentioned that to me earlier, but I don't know how true that was. I backed up. I'm at the corner of Parkside and Edinger, just in case the police rolled back through. I have a feeling they're sitting in Bellaterra parking lot, and they're in another area. They might be over by those that live down here. Over by In-N-Out. Yeah, they said they'll be back tomorrow. I think they're going to start leaving here. They'll be back tomorrow. I appreciate y'all tuning in. If we come back tomorrow, I'll have to figure out how to keep that stabilizer charged for more than an hour and a half. All right, guys, I appreciate you all tuning in. It appears something they're going to start leaving here, and they'll be back tomorrow if ICE is still here. Yeah, it looks like probably one of the organizers telling us it's time to go home, I believe. Got a little chilly down here. All right, guys, I appreciate you guys all watching. I know that was a long stream. Peaceful protest. Wasn't a large group. I'd say less than 50 people were here. But if you didn't see the first video I had out, they were bumping. There was cars right here. They were bumping their horns the whole time. I always like to promote the other people out there filming. You got the real live streamers out there, the ones that work with the local news. I always encourage you to go out there and watch them. I know you had Chasing Reality with Scott Lane was out there earlier. I saw TW Lives in Bakersfield. I'm not sure if he was driving his truck or if he was out there in Bakersfield. Dad's Gone Wild, I believe. I know his name's Jacob, but I'm not sure if it's called Dad's Gone Wild. But again, we were in the city of Huntington Beach where we were filming this anti-ICE protest in front of the Marriott Hotel here. ICE is staying the night here, is what people are saying. It went on for over 3 hours. I'm not sure what time it is now, but yeah, everyone's going to be leaving now. I appreciate you guys all watching. Those that like to follow me, I do follow first responder calls, mainly police or traffic accidents, house fires, car fires, occasional police chases. Those are hard to catch. You just catch the end of them. We had a standoff where a guy got chased in Costa Mesa a few weeks back. We filmed that for like 3 hours. The guy standing on a wall, like in a backyard. But yeah, push the notification button if you like seeing that type of stuff. All right, we're gonna get back. I'm gonna get back to my hotel, get my phone charged for tomorrow. If I come across anything, if we hear any protests, but I'd rather just stick to where areas that I kind of feel safe. So that's why I haven't hit the Santa Ana protest. Yeah, everyone's going home here. They're just a few over here, and they're going home. I appreciate you guys all watching. I'm going to end the video here. I know it was a long stream, but I do really appreciate it. I know you guys were hoping for more action, but peaceful protests are good. All right, guys, this is how I always end it. Have a great one. Catch me on the next one. That's how it ends. Sorry, it just ends abruptly. You guys have a good one. Have a safe morning.